The Oracle database stores two types of tables: the system tables called the data dictionary tables and the user tables that are created by the users of a database. The data dictionary is an integral part of the database and contains all the information about the different types of objects stored. In other words, the metadata about the objects is stored in a data dictionary. The names of some object types have been listed on this slide, such as tables, indexes, views, users, sequences, packages, privileges, and so on. Here we have some important points about the data dictionary of a database. Firstly, it is a central part of each database, and a database cannot operate without the data dictionary being available. It contains a description of the database and its objects. The data dictionary can be used as a read-only reference. Its contents can be accessed using queries. However, a user cannot directly modify its contents. The contents of the data dictionary are modified by the Oracle software whenever a data definition language or DDL command or data control language DCL command is issued in a database. The data dictionary is owned by the user called sys. It is stored in a tablespace called system, and all its contents can be accessed by a user who has been given a role called the select catalog role. The data dictionary tables are created when a database is created, and you cannot access the data dictionary tables directly. They are accessed using data dictionary views that have a prefix of either user underscore, all underscore, or DBA underscore. A listing of the names of all data dictionary views is available in a data dictionary view called dictionary, which can be shortened to dict. There are three categories of data dictionary views which have a prefix of either user underscore, all underscore, or DBA underscore. The data dictionary views that have the prefix of user underscore and all underscore can be accessed by any user of the database. On this slide, the user HR has been identified as a user who can access the views with the user underscore and all underscore prefix. The views with the prefix of user underscore contains information about a specific type of object that is owned by the current user. The all underscore data dictionary views contain information about a specific type of object that is owned and accessible to a user. On the other hand, the views with a prefix of DBA underscore contains information about a specific type of object that is owned by all the users of the database. This type of data dictionary view is available to specific users such as database administrators. Here we are looking at a specific view with a prefix of user underscore which contains information about tables. The name of the data dictionary view has been identified as user underscore tables. I mentioned earlier that the views with the prefix of user underscore is accessible to all the users of a database. Also on this slide is a description of what is contained in the HR schema. The tables created and owned by the user HR are employees, departments, countries, and regions. If a user of the database issues a query such as select table underscore name from user underscore tables, the user can see the names of the tables in their own schema or can see the names of the tables that they own. Here the user HR sees as the output of that query the table names employees, departments, countries, and regions. On this slide, you are looking at two separate users called SID and HR. Each of the users have their own schema in the database. The user SID owns the tables called customers and suppliers. The user HR owns the tables called employees, departments, countries, and regions. Also on this slide is an example of how one user can give another user access to an object that they own. The user Sid is giving the user HR read access on his supplier table using the command grant select on suppliers to HR. Here we are looking at a specific view with a prefix of all underscore, which contains information about specific tables, and the name of the data dictionary view is called all underscore tables. I mentioned earlier that the views that have the prefix of all underscore is accessible to all the users of a database. Also on this slide is a description of what is contained in the HR schema. The HR schema contains the tables which are owned by the user HR, which are employees, departments, countries, and regions. On the previous slide, we looked at the user Sid giving the user HR read access on a table called suppliers. If the user HR issues a query such as select owner, table underscore name from all underscore tables, the user HR can see the owner of the table and the names of the tables in their own schema. So you're seeing the names HR along with the 4 table names belonging to the user HR being displayed, as well as the names of the tables and the owner of the table that the user has access to. Notice that in addition to the tables belonging to the user HR, the owner name Sid and the table name suppliers is also being displayed in this output. The data dictionary view that has the prefix of DBA underscore is accessible to a user who has administrative privileges, or more specifically has been given a predefined role called the select catalog role. Here we're looking at a specific data dictionary view that has a prefix of DBA underscore, which contains information about tables. The name of the data dictionary view is called DBA underscore tables. If a user having the select catalog role issues a query such as select owner, table underscore name from DBA underscore tables, the user can see the owner of the table and the name of the table for all the users of the database. Notice the output is returning many different users and their table names.